Hello everyone, it's been a while. Sorry for being late when it comes down to these these reviews. You know, just kind of been doing my whole thing and just in general life, and I'm not gonna get into it. So, anyways, guys, a new character came out, Elber, if I'm saying her name right. Honestly, I'm not entirely sure. I do think that this character is going to be a great character to be picking up with your roster team, regardless of if you have dark, light, whatever situation that you have. It doesn't matter which, personally, I don't even think it matters what you have there. And this character is not bad. So we're going to head straight to the traits. Let's do a little bit of a summary here. Okay, she is a god type. Okay. She's got 12k of HP, MP of 251, not bad, honestly. Strength of nearly 2,309, and when it's nearly, I mean she is at that when she's maxed out completely. Defense of 1642, intelligence of 935, and mind of 1643. Not bad, honestly. I gotta say, honestly, that's pretty balanced for a character with just stats overall, pretty close to defense of being nearly the exact same thing of mind. So let's go to torture. Okay, when using a skill and a target has extraordinary debuff, chance to give a magic attack and special damage by 35% debuff for the 15 seconds, and claw equipped of 30%, and crit rate is by 5%, and critical damage of 10,000, and battle start restores 1 SET stock for skill. Okay, so I want to just clarify on something with the battle start thing. Okay, so that's right as you start the battle, okay? Like, regardless of whatever wave, when I mean every wave, I'm talking about, like, right at the beginning, okay? And let's say if you go into the next wave, it does not carry over to the next wave as battle start. So I just want to get that out of the way. I just learned that by GVG on accident. I thought every battle is a battle start because you're going into the next battle, which is a start of the battle. No, it's right at the beginning of the wave. The first wave is a battle start, okay? So after that, it does not carry over. So blood spilling thrill, right? Dark damage of 40% and damage cap by 30,000, and skill damage and special damage to enemies with extermination. Oh my goodness, extermination debuff of 30% and damage cap by 10,000. 2 weapons equipped boost skill hit of count of skill between skill 1 gives 2 plus hits, skill 2 4 plus hits, and skill 3 6 plus hits. So basically you just get more hits into the attack. Okay, now this character does a lot of damage. Surprisingly, I was not expecting the amount of damage that we were going to see from this character. I do recommend getting her, in my opinion, if you want to wait, because we don't know what we're going to have this Thursday. Honestly, I think we're just going to have another character with the dynasty stuff, and not dynasty characters, but like overall just the normal characters we get from the storyline. And with this character, she does quite a bit of damage overall, and I do think that she's very good when it comes down to just overall PvE and PvP, to be quite fair with you. If you are looking for another character to pick up yourself with just overall everything, I do think that this character will fit your needs. Regardless, I think she would be a very good starting character. If you're looking for a character to just start off with, if you're getting into this game, you're picking up someone, obviously new and interesting, and you're looking for someone that overall is going to be good for you in the start of the game and probably towards mid game and late game, depending on if you have a good roster or not. This character won't carry you through the whole storyline, but she will get you close to it. So, I mean, you still need to get characters to revolve around her and help her out. And she might just do the whole thing with that team. She'd probably just be the backbone and carrying your team to victory. Now, this character does a lot of damage, like I'm going to say right now. I think she has a very good survivability. She has great damage, and her overall skills do pretty much now. I haven't been doing this because I said screw this, I don't really care. I have plenty of materials. I mean, the only thing I would do it for is the crystals, and which I can easily do. Now, overall, so let's just go straight into her skills. Okay, oops, I keep going to the wrong thing. I'm getting like lost of track. So we're gonna go into new, we're gonna go to recommended, and we're gonna go and look at her. Now, the skills that we got going on here, she's got HP max up, really good to have because you don't find that very often in arcs. I mean, you can. It's just like you could get it right off the way, out of the way, with the cost of being 0. So that's pretty good. With her fighting spirit being max, that's the cost of 0, which is really good to have. You got critical 2. That's okay to have. Aim vitals is really good to have. You got proud force that pretty much anytime you crit, you recover HP. Human buster, very good to have. So fangs right here will debuff enemies with normal, I think her normal attacks. Yep, normal attacks, so just basically auto attacks, nothing else. Grand brave, not bad, not bad. Auto haste, so on and so forth. You have the gist of everything, but what we're really looking at here is chance to notify crit attacks taken, and skill and special attacks have a chance to insta kill, but it excludes bosses, arena, and guild battles. So what this means is you can't do this in guild against bosses, arenas, and things like that. She won't insta kill them, okay? But she'll notify their attacks, and you know, so on and so forth. So battle start debuff to all enemies for 30 seconds and lose HP when using skills. When defeating an enemy with this debuff, restores 1 SCT stock for 1 skill, which is really good. And the main reason I'm saying this, at the beginning of the stage, okay, she's going to obviously, if she gets the kills in, she'll restore her stocks, and it's pretty much like Pirate Feast, okay? If she can get all the kills going for herself. So you can actually remove Pirate Feast out of your roster and probably replace it with Proud Force. But yeah, Painbringer, when using a skill, target has an excitation, whatever buff, okay? I can't talk right now. When could I ever talk, right? I can't ever talk. So the count is higher enough. Activation cuts HP at 50% of max HP and up to 30. What the hell? When do you ever get up there, though? 30,000? That's crazy. Maybe for boss battles? That's the only thing I could see. That's not too bad, honestly. So deflect scar damage taken from enemies with a debuff of 30%, and when using a skill, give a shield buff duration of 1250 that is lost after 5 seconds. That's not bad. So this character overall is going to be, it's going to be great for you, honestly. Yeah, I do think that you should definitely pick her up. I think she'd be very good in all the rosters that you have, honestly. She's, you know, weak against blind, so I mean that is her weakness. So if you can actually find something like that, she's resistant to you know, stuns, so that's not too bad. You know, kind of balance between poison and silence and illness. So she's like, oh, she's not like weak, but she's not strong against it. I do recommend you should definitely pick this character. If you're actually looking for a character in your roster, someone that just overall for veterans and beginners, great character to have. But yeah, that's all I gotta say, everybody. I do hope that you take in my consideration, and make sure to dislike the video and unsubscribe. Peace out, everybody.